Hey everyone, this is BremSter, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle called QuadKiller by DJV. This is DJV's first puzzle, and DJV has done quite a bit recently, so I'm not sure how old this one is, but I recently was chatting saying I've been, because of the break I took and the fact that I was doing the Hamilton Sudoku series, I stopped getting submissions. And then recently I've been getting quite a few, but a lot of the submissions I've been getting are have either been very, very colouring heavy, or I've had some very, very strange rule set where I've been unable to even understand what the puzzle is about, and that's kind of not what I do here. I'll occasionally try and bring new constraints in if if people are setting multiple puzzles with them, or they're becoming a trend. Nightmare being one of the ones that I've covered a bit recently, and I hope to do some more of. But what I normally try and do here is bring, as I've said before, what I call coffee break puzzles. So puzzles that are solvable in about half an hour, that are familiar to people but still have interesting logic. And that's not what I've been getting recently. So I actually did a call out basically saying, do people have puzzles that would sort of fit what I normally do? And DJV said, well, you can do the first ever puzzle I ever did. He said, I don't think it's very good. I don't know, but compared to his normal standards. But he said it's been rated pretty well, so give it a look. So I'm giving it a look, and it's always good to see where setters come from, because DJV has done some stunning puzzles, and seeing the evolution of a setter's journey, I think, is always fun. You look at some of my early puzzles, and some of them are terrible. Some of my more recent puzzles are terrible because that's how I explore. I will make a puzzle using an idea, and often the first few you do are terrible. Now, I'm not saying this is a terrible puzzle. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. So, but I am looking for submissions. I'm looking for sort of those sort of 25 to 35-minute solves as a general rule. And I'm looking for things that people aren't going to look at and go, hang on a minute, how does that work? Some of them one of the ones I got was very much a case of, I'm not going to call anyone out here, but it was like, I did the psycho rule set. I'm used to things being a bit different, but it was very much a case of, if this, then this, and then there was another nesting after that. So based on, if not this, then these sort of math rule came into effect, and if not that, then a different math rule came in effect. So I think it was, if a cell had a certain value, then it was sort of primes, and otherwise it was multipliers. And it was like, no, I just, there was no way I was going to keep those numbers in. And it might have some beautiful logic in that, but there's no way I'm going to turn around and say, hang on, if this is prime, then this, but if it's a multiplier thing, then it's going to be this. And a 3-cell prime is going to be this, but a 3-cell multiplier, no, just, I'm not going to find that entertaining, and I'm not going to be able to present it well. Let's have a look at QuadKiller by DJV. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Each of the indicated diagonals, so the blue lines, must contain no repeated digits. So that means that will be 1 to 9 again. Digits in cages must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage, and something has gone wrong. So I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to fix the cosmetics because I did get this working, and I will be back to put with the correct copy of the grid. I'm not going to redo this whole intro. Okay, sorry about that. One of the problems that there is with quadruple clues is when you've got something like this, the quadruple clue hides the number in the killer cage. So I've had to do a cosmetic oddity to make that clear that this is a 9 cage. So I was describing that killer cages are sum to the number in the top, kind of in this one, left corner of the cage, and digits cannot repeat within cages, which is not relevant to this one. Digits in quadruple circles, the numbers in the circles, or the digits in the circles, must appear at least once in the 4 cells touching that circle. So yeah, you must have a 2, 3, 7, 9, and 9 touching the circle. You must have a 1, 5, 6, and 8 touching this circle. Cells separated by a black dot must be in a 1:2 ratio. Not all dots are necessarily given, so it would be perfectly fine for these cells to be in a 1:2 ratio. That's what we've got. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So we know a 17 cage, there's only one way of making that, which is 9 and 8. 9 and 8, the two highest Sudoku digits, sum to 17. This run of black dots. So this is either 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. This must be a 2, 4. You can never put 5, 7 or 9 on a black dot. There is no valid 1:2 ratio. 3 and 6 are only in a relationship with each other. So 3, 6, 3 or 6, 3, 6 does not work. So these are 1, 2, 4, 8. There must be 2 and 4 in here because it's either 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8. So you can never put 2, 4 into this. This is a 1, 5. So this cannot be 1, 8. It cannot be 2, 7. It could be 3, 6. It cannot be 4, 5. So this is not 3, 5. This is 3, 6. Which... This can't be 2 or 3. So these are 2, 3, 7, and 9. And this can't be 2 or 3 because then I would break the 13 total. 2 here, this would be an 11, 3, this would be a 10. So if this is a 9, this is a 4. If this is a 7, this is a 6. So this is 4 or 6. 9 is in here and in here. So 9 is up here somewhere, but 9 is not in a 7 cage, or this is a -2. Now, this is 2, 3, 7, 9. But you can never put 9 here, or this is a 0. Whoops, other way around. If this is a 2, this is a 7. If it's a 7, it's a 2. If it's a 3, it's a 6. But this can't be 2 or 7 because the 2 and 7 are up here. So this is 6 and this is 3. And there's no 3 in here. And this 9 cage is resolved quite quickly. Now this 7 cage, it can't be 1, 6 or 3, 4. So this is 2, 5. And I can't put 2 around here. This is the 5 and this is the 2. These are 1, 6 and 8. The 8 is in here and in here. So 8 is in one of those two. Now this is a 2, 3, 7, 9 quadruple on the diagonal. So the 3 is down here. There's no 3 here. And I cannot put 2 here without breaking that quadruple. So this is a 4. There's no 4 here and there's no 1 here. This is actually a 2, 8 pair. So I could put the 1 there for ages. So that was actually silly of me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9 go into those. So this can't be a 3, but so it's 2, 7, or 9 because the 3 is in here. And okay, so we've got 1, 5, 6, 8 up here, but we've also got 1, 6, 8 down here. So 5 must be on the line here, so it's not on the line here. This is 1, 6, or 8. If this is 1, this is 12. That doesn't work. 6 goes with 7. 8 goes with 5. But I can't put 5 here. This is a 7, this is a 6, and that's because of the quadruple. There's no 6 in any of these. This is 1, 5, 8. The 6 is down here now on that quadruple. This is not a 6. The 7 makes this 9, which makes this 4. 9 comes out of all of those. 2, 3, 7, there must be a 9 on this diagonal up here. There's no 9 here now. This 5 has made this 1 and this 5. That happened a while ago. There's no 1 here, so 1 is in here, which means 1 is in one of those, but I'm not sure that's helping me. This is actually a quadruple. So 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5, 6, not 7, 8, not 9. So this is actually the 1, 5, 6, 8 that those quadruples are giving me. So that's actually not as helpful as you might think. And these will be 2, 3, 7, and 9, won't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, these are 2, 3, 7, and 9. So that's actually not as helpful as I might have thought. Three is up here somewhere. Well, there's no 8 in those because the 8 is in here. So 8 is in one of those two. 5 is up here. So this is 6 or 8 because it can't be 1 or 5, and these are 1, 5, 6 or 8. 2, 3, 7, 9. So this is 2, 3 or 9 because I can't use 7. This is 1, 5, 6 only because I can't use the 8 and I have to put 1, 5, 6, 8 in there. Whereas this is 1, 5, 8. This is 3, 7 or 9. Oh, where do I put 2 on this diagonal? I can't put 2 in any of those. I can't put 2 in any of those because of the 2, 8 pair, and I can't put 2 up there. This right here is the 2. So this is now a 7, 9 pair. So 9 up in this column is in there, and 9 in this column is in there. So where is 9 in this box? It's not in any of those, and it's not on those two. That is a 9. So 9 is not in those. 9 is in one of those two now for this box because it's not in here and it's not in any of those, which means that is not the 9, and this has to be the 9 now. This is the 8 and this is the 9. Once that became 9, I just missed it, which means that is not the 8. This is very weird. So this is a triple now. I've got 1, 5, 6, 8. So 1, 2, 3. These are 3, 7, and 9. And must contain 9. This 9, it's not 1, 8. And it's not 4, 5. So it's 2, 7 or 3, 6. And it's not 3, 6 because that can never be 3, 6. This is 2, 7. Giving me a 2, 7 pair. So that's the 9. That's very weird. 2, 7. So these are all 1, 5, 6, 8. And that's not 1 or 5 or... Wait. I got that wrong. I got that very wrong. Because this 6 takes 6 out of there. So what are these? These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 4, 5, 8. Well, there's no 5 there. Two, 7, 2, 7, and 2, 7. That works. And this deadly pattern is going to get broken by the diagonal because this is a 2, 3, 7 triple. This is a pair because this is 1, 5, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 3 and 4, and this 3 makes this 4 and this 3. That takes 4 out of there. This is a 2, 7 pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. These are 1, 5, 8, 9. So 9 is in one of these two. Nine is in one of those two by Sudoku. But I have to put 2 in one of those. So 2 is in one of those. Well, where does 2 go in this box? It can't go there, and that 2, 7 knocks it out of those, and I can't put 2 in either of those. That's the 2. So that's the 9. So that's the 7, and that's the 9. This is not the 9 anymore, and this is the 9, which means this is not the 9, and this is the 9. This is now 1, 5, 8. Yeah, very cool. Like the flow on this is way different to what I expected. This is 1, 6, 8. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 3, 4, 7. So because this is 3, 4, 7, there's no 4 here. This has to be the 4. This is 1, 5, 8. So this is the 6. There's no 6 here. 6 is now in one of those two. This is very strange. I like it a lot. This 6 looks down, making this the 8, this the 1, this the 6. The 8 takes the 8 out of both of those two by the diagonal, and this becomes the 8. So there's no 8 here, and now there's a 1, 5 and a 2, 7 pair. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 4 and 6. This is a pair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 and 8. Three 7 pair here. That and that are the same digit, but I'm not sure what that's doing for me. And that is the same digit. So this has to be a 3-7 pair because I've got the 2 9. So this is actually a 3-7 to complete this quadruple. 1, 5, 6, 8. This is a 3-7 pair to complete that quadruple. But that has to be the 3 because of the 2, 7. That's a 3, that's a 7, which means that's a 3, that's a 7, and there's no 3 in here. This resolves really nicely. This is from 158 because it needs to be the 4 digits around this quadruple. It's also 158 for the row, but there's no 8 there. So the 8 is in here, which works for the quadruple because there's the 1 5, so the 8 has to be in here. The 8 also has to be in here. Not sure. This 2? No. I find it weird that this is holding on. This 7 looks down, taking 7 out of there. This 6 looks down, making this 3 and this 6. That's been there for ages. The 3 looks down, making this 2, which makes this 7, which makes this 3. That's what I've been missing. The 2 looks up, making this 7 and this 2. The 7 looks across, making this 2 and this 7. That's been there for a while. The 7 looks over, making this 4 and this 7. 4 is now in one of those two. So this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's no 3 there. There's no 3 there. This is the 3. 5, 6. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 4. Well, there's no 4 there. And there's no 2 there. This is the 1. So I can take the 1 out of that. That's a 2, 4 pair. There's no 1 here anymore. So this is 5, 6, or 8, and it's not 8. So the 5, 6 pair, that's not an 8 since I got that, and that resolved this ages ago. Which means this is not an 8. Now I've got a 1, 5 pair, meaning that's the 8. This is not the 8. The 8 makes this 2 and this 8. The 2 looks down, making this 4 and this 2. The 4 looks up, making this 6 and this 4. This is from 1, 5, and 6 now. But the 1, 5 on the diagonal makes that the 6, which means that's not the 6. This is the 5. This is the 1. This is the 6. The 6 looks back, making this 5 and this 6. The 1 looks up, meaning this is not 1. The 8 looks up, meaning that's the 5. There's no 6 here. This is 1, 3, and 5. There must be a 3 in it. There's no 5 there. Very cool puzzle. Still not falling apart to me, but that could just be scanning problems. Like this 7 makes this 4 and this 7. So in here, I need to put a 1, which is open, a 2, which is in one of those two. No, 2 is right there. So this is 1, 4, and 8. Well, there's no 4 in either of those, so that's the 4. This is a 1, 8, which makes this the 5 and this the 1. That 1 makes this 5 and this 1, which makes this 3, this 5, this 1, which looks back making this 8 and this 1. The 8 looks across making this 3 and this 8. And now I'm down to this. This 1 makes this 5, which makes this 1, makes this 8. And that's the solution to QuadKiller, DJV's first puzzle. That had really good flow to it. Now, I did miss some scanning stuff, but I really liked that. That was very cool. I'm sorry about the intro where I was missing the 9 on that cage, but yeah, I really liked it. And the link that will be below will have the correct puzzle. Very, very cool, DJV. Thank you for sending that one through. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you're enjoying the channel content. If you're not a subscriber, please do. And please always remember to give it, I don't ask this very often, give it a thumbs up and engage in the community because... yeah, I'm a small channel compared to others, though I do try and bring content that I think would be more more engaging to more people. I do try and do that, but yeah, it's just, it seems that very few people know I exist, and my channel is actually not growing, which is okay, but it would be nice if what I did was seen by more people. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.